Made Famous TV.
I can imagine because the new joint you got, Playa, the Playa record you got
Yeah,
out.
players.
Yeah.
Yeah, player ish.
Oh
Yeah.
no, no, you can say it. Um, but yeah, so that new record, it's got like a when I hear it, I don't know why it puts me in the mind frame of like a do or die type of record
Come
for
on.
some reason. So
Wow. That's dope.
like you being from Mississippi, because not saying that all artists from one region sound alike, but people have their idea of what people from Atlanta sound like, what people from New York sound like, the West Coast, and then so you hear like you expect a certain sound out of like the South, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia.
Yeah.
So to hear your
Right.
record, it sounds like something that's Midwest inspired to me. So to hear that you have traveled to these different places, it makes sense now. It makes sense now. Dope record, by the way.
Right.
Dope record,
Right.
by the way. Who are some of your influences?
Um, man, to be crazy, like I said, I'm gonna start it off with my brother. Because my brother,
Okay.
he was doing this music, you know what I'm saying, early. And I used to be like, why that man trying to rap? Man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm little though, I'm young, so whatever. He ain't trying to do nothing, you know. Then my cousins used to take over Mississippi too at the time. The Local Boys. It was called the Local Boys.
Okay.
Rest in peace, my cousin Big Yank. It was majorly like the influence on me because his flow was so like crazy, like wow, like why you ain't made plus he sing. He used to sing like, oh my God, used to blow mics off. Like he made
Okay.
that he came out for the American Idol. He made it. He was finna go up, but he ended up dying.
Oh.
So it was a
Sorry to hear
lot
about
behind
that.
that.
Yeah.
And the industry influencers, man, I mean, everybody respect Wayne, Juve. I mean, the whole Cash Money No Limit, because I grew up just listening to Tupac. Like, my brother was the biggest. It was no Notorious B.I.G. played in my house.
None.
It was
None.
none whatsoever. Like, I might just seen it on BET, but in the cars, in the house, it was number Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, Tupac. Man, it was a lot of artists that I actually, industry-wise, but mainly that really got me where I needed to be to find my vocals was Young G's and Rick Ross.
Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Trauma
my
is a
bad.
busy man. He getting these phone calls, man. He
Yeah,
say
we
his
good.
name
We
ring
back. We
bells.
back.
Nah, you good. You good. It happens. It happens. Who would be a dream collaboration? Who do you really want to work with?
Oh, most definitely Rick Ross and Jeezy.
Oh, really?
Jeezy and Rick
Okay.
Ross. Yeah, I
Ah.
like Gucci Mane. I like Gucci Mane. Don't get it twisted. Gucci, I like really. If I want to be in my thug mode, I'm gonna listen to
Okay.
Gucci. You know, the old trap Gucci. Like,
Gotcha.
people don't know the difference between Gucci Mane, trap Gucci, and
Gold
street
teeth
Gucci.
Gucci. Gold teeth
Old
Gucci.
T, right?
A little bit of
So I
weight on
had to
them
go
Gucci.
right. See, I got a song on my EP that I just dropped this year, called "I'm a Dog." It was inspired by Gucci, but mine's different. I'm a dog. I'm a dog like
Uh-huh.
Cujo. I say, man, I'm Cujo like the dog Cujo. So yeah, so it's like, but mainly G's and Rick Ross, because like they just such like the inspiration of music they make. That's the level I want to be on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the level I always wanted to be on. So it's always gonna be them too.
Oh yeah, they definitely have that sound that make you feel like, I'm not in the streets, but when I turn a Jeezy record on, I
Yeah,
feel like I'm about to call the plug or somebody like, hey. Then I'll be like, oh, never mind.
yeah, yeah, for real. Like they dope, man. Like I've been rocking with them boys since '05. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You I want to almost say a day one fan.
Oh yeah, original day one. Like when the Gucci Man, Jeezy, Man Jesus thing, I was so hurt because I was like, man, I'm a real Gucci fan now. But Jesus just, I'm day one with Jesus, man. Like since the first song. Ooh, yeah. And I mixtape a lot of his beats back in the day.
Oh, did
I used
you?
to mixtape the crap out of Jesus. Yes. I used to mixtape a lot with his music. A lot.
Gotcha. How did you feel about seeing the versus battle with Gucci Mane and Jeezy, and then they kind of pieced it up at the end, but it was a little tense. I was like, "Was they gonna make it through this battle?" How'd you feel?
Man,
about
I ain't gonna lie, I was in my seat the whole time. I was on the seat. I was just like, man, Gucci finna go send them guys at him right now, bro. He finally see him face to face, like after so many years, like. But you know, Gucci been saying he been in areas where Jeezy been. You know what I'm saying? It just nothing ever happened because I mean, it's always who gonna self-defense. Everybody gonna ride in a self-defense on a grown man level. You know, so I feel like man that for the decade of me, because I grew up in that era when they were beefing or whatever. So that really changed the history of music. I ain't gonna lie, because we were so used to we were so used to Tupac and Biggie situation getting killed. We were thinking that was gonna happen to one of them. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But you know, like Jesus said, he extended his hand. You know, call him weak, do whatever you want to call him. But at the end of the day, bro, my life is precious. You know what I'm saying? So if I can be the bigger person to reach out to you and you look at me like I'm a wimp, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the bigger person, just to let you know I'm not scared of you, but I want to make this mean with you because what's going on right now in the industry. Everybody beefing over nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But our beef was, you know what I'm saying, killing them on the spot. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was real big for hip hop, like in the legacy way. So for both of them. Because hopefully they do a record together. That'll be definitely dope. Another dope record. So
yeah, that'd be a game changer. Yeah, you could definitely tell Jesus in a different space. I mean, I think he just got like some kind of executive position for a record label, I think. So yeah, you could definitely tell he's in a different space. How do you feel about signing a deal now? Is that the goal, to sign a deal, or are we trying to stay independent, or we just whichever way the wind blows?
it got to be a partnership. Because I mean, I done learned so much about the partnership situation, you know, or the industry part. I'd rather have a partnership because I'll be able to have the control of leaving if I'm not happy or if it don't work. I have the power just to actually leave. Because actually, when you sign a distribution deal, you're gonna still be the one coming out your pocket the most. You know what I'm saying? As a partner, we 50-50 with it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if I lose, you lose, y'all write it off. I can't write it off. I gotta go home.
Gotcha.
So that I learned more about that, and like and like they said, man, you sign a 360 deal and you believe in yourself, it'll work out for you because you'll probably be out that deal in 3 years if you know exactly what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And got ways of bringing more revenue besides rap music. You know what I'm saying? We know the TIs and the 3-6 Mafias, all them dudes, everybody actually signed the 360 deal at one time of their life besides Master P. And that's been proven. Besides people like LL Cool J, he didn't sign no 360 deal. I actually looked up a lot of artists who actually signed 360 deals, and there was a lot of people that I was like, "What, for real?" You know, Jeezy and Rick Ross signed one. Gucci never signed a 360 deal. That's what's so crazy. Like Gucci man never signed a 360 deal. But like they say, if you believe in yourself, like how Jesus and Rick Ross did, they done made millions, and they still investing their millions into something else. They got trucks, restaurants. You know what I'm saying? They letting their money work for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to Tony. Me and Tony was talking about this the other day. It's all nowadays. It's all about letting your money work for you.
Yep.
It ain't about nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you want to work check to check like that, it's all about making your money work for you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I couldn't be no slave. I couldn't, because I get to a point where I be like, forget this music, and I got dope records.
Right.
I got dope records, and I get to that point where like, man, and reason I'm like that because I'm like, I'm not being heard. Why this person ain't heard this record, or why she ain't heard this record?
Right.
Then you'll get somebody come around, man. Don't